Experience the gripping and emotional journey of betrayal and heartbreak. A tale of betrayal. This tale unravels the shocking story of deceit and the painful consequences of misplaced trust. Discover how love, betrayal, and resilience shaped the life of the characters, and immerse yourself in a story that will touch your heart and leave you speechless. Don't miss this captivating Igbo village tale that blends tradition, drama, and a powerful message about trust and forgiveness. Once upon a time, in the lush village of Amago, nestled within the heart of Igbo land, there lived a young and vibrant man named Ejike. Ejike have been married to Adanna for 6 years, but unfortunately to Ejike, Adanna hasn't been able to give him a child. Even though Ejike's family, especially his mother named Ugochi, has been putting pressure on her son Ejike to remarry another woman who is capable of giving him children. All these years, Ejike has been faithful to his wife Adanna. But after Ejike's 40th birthday, he realized he couldn't keep waiting on his wife Adanna. So he actually met a young woman named Monica online and fell in love with her, and they both started seeing each other. Then Monica was living with her auntie, so this really used to be a barrier to their meeting, cause she will always complain her auntie didn't want her to be coming back late to her house. Due to this, Ejike decided to rent an apartment for her. Ejike believed this was the best way to have access to see her anytime. They dated for 2 months. When Ejike found out he was so into her, Ejike never really bothered on how much he was spending. He decided to be serious with her. He think he was already deeply in love with her. Plus, he saw potentials in her as a good wife material. But he discovered she didn't finish school, so Ejike decided for her to go back to school and study accounting. Ejike personally paid every dime. Few years in school, Monica graduated and was home for few months due to unemployment, in which Ejike decided to buy a chemist shop from a good friend of his whom wanted to travel abroad and willing to sell at a cheaper rate. Since she studied accounting, he had someone that will assist her in the shop. The original plan was for her to finish selling the drugs, and from the profit made, he will increase the capital while he replaced the stock with rubbing oil, in which he did 2 months later. Ejike did all this so she can be assisting herself and her family while she keep trying to find a job. He also advised that she submit her CV to several banks, both private and public banks, in which she did, and luckily after 4 months, she finally got a job and handed over the key to her junior sister to control in her absence. It's very obvious that all these things Ejike was doing was because of the love he had for this woman. He really do love her and didn't want their relationship to just end at dating stage. So he finally opened up and told her his intention to marry her, and she accepted his proposal. A date for their traditional wedding was set, but before then, Monica had actually been persistent to know where Ejike lived. But he always made excuses by telling her he lived with his mom and it wasn't the right time for her to meet his mother. He actually just didn't want that she find out he is married though. Ejike had plans on telling her after the traditional marriage. They finally did their traditional marriage in her village and Ejike politely opened up to his new wife in the most humble way that he could. But he was shocked and surprised by her actions. Ejike has done so much for this lady to prove to her just how much he feels about her. He honestly and truly loved this woman, but he was so disappointed and shocked that even after everything he have done for her, she's being unreasonable and remains inconsiderate and refuses to have anything to do with Ejike anymore because he is married. Honestly, Ejike was disappointed. He has done a lot for this lady for her to ignore him like this, even after their traditional marriage. It's been 6 months gone and she's still acting strange. She suddenly started avoiding him. A week after Ejike's wife Adanna find out that her husband Ejike married another lady without her knowledge, she served him with divorce paper. Ejike actually felt happy because he believed he will break this news to his second wife and she will come around since her problem was about him being married. But now Ejike is actually confused and disappointed to find out that this woman is already into a different relationship just 6 months after their marriage. It has been hard for Ejike to bear this because he have done so much for this lady, including losing his marriage all because of Monica. Ejike is shocked she can betray and disappoint him like this, and he hit his chest and said, "I'm actually heartbroken that this lady could actually have the heart to do this to me. Monica, this is how you have decided to end it. You are nothing when I pick you up from the gutter." He sent message to Monica and said, "Please, wherever you are, I want you to know that I have no issues with you. But since you have decided to go your way and forget about the marriage, good and fine. But I need just 2 things from you. Please, kindly hand over the keys to the shop I opened for you and graduation certificate. I put you through that school. Your graduation certificate belongs to me and I promise to so burn them to ashes. That's all I want from you. I am giving you up to a month. X. I am promising that you will hear from me. Monica, try me." Monica was silent for days after receiving this ultimatum. She couldn't believe the man who claimed to love her was now demanding her graduation certificate and the keys to the shop. But she had made her decision long before this confrontation. Unknown to Ejike, Monica had found solace in hands of another. This new man Chike was everything she never found in her benefactor. Chike was kind, understanding, and most importantly, he was single. He had offered her a fresh start and a chance to build a life without the secret and deceit. Monica had known from the moment she discovered her benefactor's lie that their relationship could never work. She couldn't live with the guilty of being the other woman, the one who broke up a marriage, despite all the luxuries and support she had received. She knew she had to carve out her own path. One day, she mustered the courage to face Ejike. She met him at a quiet cave, hoping to resolve things amicably. "Why, Monica? After everything I have done for you?" Ejike asked, his voice a mix of anger and desperation. Monica looked him in the eyes, her voice unwavering. "I never asked for any of this. I appreciated everything you did, but you lied to me. You made me believe you were single, and I built my life around that lie." Ejike slammed his feet on the table, drawing stares from other patrons. "I gave you everything. I loved you." And Monica remained calm. Love built on lies can never last. "I need to move on with my life. I will return the keys to the shop and I will send you my graduation certificate. But understand this, you don't own my future." True to her word, Monica handed over the keys and mailed the graduation certificate. She moved in with Chike, who supported her decision to cut ties with her past. They worked together to build a new life, free from the shadow of deceit. Months passed, and Monica's ex-husband Ejike struggled to come to terms with the new reality. His mother incessant pressure for a grandchild and the loss of his marriage weighed heavily on him. He realized that his pursuit of a woman who wasn't his wife had led him to losing everything. In a moment of reflection, he decided to focus on rebuilding his life. He sought forgiveness from his first wife Adana, though she had moved on as well. His journey of self-discovery was long and arduous, but it taught him valuable lessons about honesty, love and respect. Monica and Chike, on the other hand, flourished. They built a successful business together and eventually started a family. Monica's journey from being perceived as a gold digger to becoming an independent, successful woman was an inspiration to many. The story of Monica and her benefactor became a cautionary tale in their town. It was a reminder that love and trust must be mutual and that deceit and manipulations can only lead to heartbreak and loss. This is a true life story, and in this story, my advice for both men and women is: for men, whenever you meet a woman you love, try your possible best to know her mind towards you before spending what you can't forget easily. And also for the married men who are into side chicks, make sure you tell your side chicks that you are married, and stop telling them, especially young women, that you are single whereas you are married, because it's not all the single ladies that love associating with married men, because it's time wasting. Because when a young lady is dating you as a man, hoping in her mind that one day it will end up being your wife, and at the end she find out that you are married man, it's so disappointing. Because when you open up to her, side chick wey go accept you will accept you despite you are married. Also, my advice go to married men that is having childless issue. Please inform your wife of any decision you want to make concerning the child issue. It should be your both decisions. Then my advice to single women is: when you meet a man that hide his house, friends and family to you, please quit that relationship on time, because it's not going to yield anything for you. Because by knowing his families and friends, even his neighbors, it will help you a lot to know if he is married or not. even his personal lifestyle. Don't just jump into a man and close your eyes because he's spending on you. Also, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Thanks for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.